Hey, you guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki, bring you another lunchtime run down. And we have a show today. Like, we have so much information to go over. I even had to add to the show, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to stop. But I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Please, as you load up in the room, make sure you're hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Yes, we have a good time over here sharing information, sharing point of views, and all point of views are welcome. And we don't necessarily have to agree, but we can respectfully disagree with one another. And that's what I kind of try to promote over here. All right. And also share my content on your different social media platforms. And please support the channel. The thumbs up is the way of support, a free way of supporting it. Also, you can donate. All donations are definitely appreciated. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, whatever you prefer. All donations help the channel to grow. All right. Also, please subscribe to my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. I'm trying to get monetized over there. All right. And if anybody is looking for head wraps, because I sell these. All my fabrics are from Nigeria and Ghana. We could set up a consultation, and you do that by DMing me. Also, follow me on all my different social media platforms, and all that information is scrolling below. All right, on the banner. All right, so great show lined up for you. Hey, AT2. Shout out to you, AT2. Thank you for this lead on my first story. Jennifer Lewis. AT2 had mentioned it yesterday. Please go over to his channel and subscribe. He's a great, great content creator. And I hope he feels better. And I hope he gets well enough in time for Vegas. Because I'm flying out to meet you. All right. So we're gonna get into Jennifer Lewis. We're gonna get into Kanye West. He is exposing everybody. We also gonna get into Paris Hilton, checking Kyle's husband, Mauricio. All right. Then we got Jess Hilarious versus Masika. All right, and then Drake and so much more. I want to get into the double standards that we're living with in America. All right. So I'm gonna go drop this intro. And please, thumbs up this video. All right, up first, let's get into Jennifer Lewis. All right. She recently sat down with Good Morning America, I believe it is, and she shared a story. And I was like, oh my God. And 82, thank you so much for putting me on to this. Because she is one of my favorite actresses. She's one of my favorite celebrities because she's just so transparent about her life. But she recently shared that she had a near death experience, and I recently highlighted her on my show because she just celebrated her 67th birthday, and now I see why she was celebrating. Oh my God, because she almost lost her life. All right, just to give you a little background, she is a star of the hit series Blackish. She plays the grandmother. It also is partners with Lawrence Fishburne. I love the two of them together. Um, and she also inspired me to start my head wrap line. I have to be honest. It's because of her wearing them. I'm like, I can do this. I can start my own Naughty Love line. It is popular, all right. Because no matter where you go in the world, people wear some type of head wrapping. So she was my inspiration behind the Naughty Love head wrap. All right. But she's so transparent. One of the things she has been open and honest about is her battles and her challenges with bipolar disorder. She even came out when Kanye was on a rant and was like, go sit down, Kanye, and take care of your mental. All right. So, in forums from Oprah to Ebony Magazine, Lewis has used her candor and wit to spread the word that bipolar is treatable with medication and talk therapy. She concedes that living with bipolar can be exhausting, but she's passionate about convincing people of the need to accept the diagnosis and take action. And I always respected her for being so transparent because I have family members that suffer with this condition, so it just it always is a good thing to bring awareness, and she does it in a healthy way. And with mental health, if you get treated, you can live a normal life. You just have to take your medication and you have to follow your regimen. All right. She also was very transparent about being taken advantage of by a suitor, so to speak, a young man. Let's hear what she has to say here.
Lewis says she was captivated after meeting Antonio Marriott Wilson in 2015 at the gym. He said he had graduated from Oxford University. He said he had been in the Navy SEAL. I'm thinking, my God sent the man. According to Lewis, for 3 months, they dated while her TV career was taking off. I wasn't thinking, oh, if it's too good to be true. Wilson eventually asking Lewis to invest $50,000 in his technology business, a business that didn't exist. Her new guy wasn't heaven sent at all. It was a romance scam. I was investing in a dream. When you discovered that he was not who you thought he was, that he was a con man, what went through your mind? What went through your heart? Oh no, it was so painful. It was so painful. She'd soon find out she wasn't alone. Wilson, who was convicted in 2009 for wire fraud and tax evasion, was also scamming other women for a total of more than $300,000. He's pleaded guilty to wire fraud charges and could be headed to prison for up to 20 years. Wilson's lawyer denies his client had a romantic relationship with Lewis, saying he's accepted responsibility in the case and admitted his wrongdoings and the business dealings he had with the victims. He'll continue to work to pay those victims that lost money. What do you say to other women? Why are you speaking out publicly? I'm speaking out because I care. How can this happen to me? Educated, world traveled, successful in show business, and got conned out of 50 grand. I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. But I stood up for other women.
I love it. And that's like one of the reasons why I love her. She didn't try to hide it. Um, she spoke up so that it wouldn't be other victims. She was a victim of a dirty John. So here recently, and shout out to People Magazine for this information. She shared that she almost lost her life. Okay. Um Yeah, she sat down with Good Morning America and explained the near death experience. So she said, I laid out my safari clothes and I saw the infinity pool out on my deck. So I went out and I was just taken in that I was back in the Serengeti once again. She was in Africa. And I'm walking, and all of a sudden, I have fallen 10 feet into a dry ravine full of boulders and stones and sharp rocks. There was a space that was not sectioned off, and there was no sign that said caution, a 10-foot drop. Asked what kind of pain she was in, Lewis told Roberts, of course I was in shock. My right hip took the impact. My shoulder went up against the stone, she said. A lightning bolt went through my mind's eyes in pitch black, and I didn't know I was falling. Nothing would move. So I laid there and said, move your body, baby. Come on, Jenny. Move your body. Wow, that is scary. That is scary. So Lewis called her friend Lori following the fall. It was hard even to take a big breath to scream, she said. And scream Lewis wanted to, especially when Lori shined a flashlight down at her and spotted a Cape buffalo 10 foot away. So it's a buffalo. It's in Africa. The animals are loose and wild. One of the many animals in the area. So when Lori ran to get help, I heard a lion roar, she called. My last thought, because I'm Jennifer Lewis, was what a headline. The king ate the queen. Pieces of Jennifer Lewis. Body is being flown back to the States. So I appreciate her sharing her journey. I really, really do. She's a strong woman. She has survived so much. And hence the reason why she was so happy to celebrate her 67th birthday. I would be too. It was a chance that she could not be here. Go ahead, Jennifer. Mhm.
Happy birthday to me. I'm 67 and I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody wants to know where I'm on TV. I took a trip around the world, baby, and got caught up in a whirlwind. After going coast to 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 coast. Auntie's back doing the most. I still got my red lips, still shaking, titties and hips. It's so good to be back. Y'all know good black don't crack. Good black don't crack. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Queen.
Good black don't crack. Happy birthday to me. Good black don't cry. Here we go. Shaka Khan.
Love her. Love her. And I'm so happy she survived. She's such a talented queen and she contributes so much to the arts. She's a woman advocate. She advocates for mental health. And go follow Jennifer Lewis if you don't already. She's a phenomenal, phenomenal person. All right. And that's all I have on that story. All right. So next, I'm going to get into the double standard. I want to get into the double standard of men versus women. It's quite disgusting. Now, we discussed Drea announcing her pregnancy. She's pregnant by a 21 or 22-year-old basketball player. All right. Now, Drea is not shy about who she is, and she's just like, I will not date a broke dude. She's just not gonna do it. But people are speculating and saying that it's predatory what she's doing. That may be what people feel, but men have been doing it for years, for ages, since the beginning of time, marrying younger. But as soon as a woman does it, she's predatory, she's grooming. And I say this, they're two grown adults, and whether you like it or not, there's nothing illegal about what's going on here. And they made the choices they made. You don't have to like it, but it's been going on forever. Well, these two clowns, Nick Young, decided to tell a story to Gilbert regarding Gilbert Arenas when they were in the backseat of the car. And Naughty Crew, nothing irks my nerves more than a man that this is corny. I hate a man that kiss and tell. It's whack. It's corny. And I even debated even talking about it, but let's talk about it because it's a double standard going on here. Shout out to the neighborhood for this footage.
Damn, if they only knew. But like I was shocked too though. Like That day when I was riding home with Philly in the car, yeah. I don't know if I can tell that story. If you want me to tell that story.
No, she's a mother now.
She's a mother now. Yeah, we can't do that because that day changed my life. I ain't gonna lie. That day changed my life. That's when Swaggy P was like, okay, man, this is what NBA is about.
Hey, listen. Hey, NBA, hey, listen, I'll let you know this is.
Yeah. I'm riding in the car. He in the back seat. I turned my head. This nigga against. Huh?
No.
What was you doing in that back seat, Gil? What was you doing in that back seat? We went to the strip club.
Pregnant. Got the young boy.
Damn, if they only knew. But like.
All right, so he's talking about, because when Drea was on Basketball Wives, Gloria Govan and Laura, they could not stand Drea. And this is probably why. All right, because Drea, she's a free spirit. She do what she do, and she believes that your whole car expires. Okay? You know what? Most women have their whole face. Okay? Like, that's just the reality of it. But I just thought it was corny that they were publicly speaking on this at this time, because what is it gonna matter, right? But I just feel like there's a double standard, because here of late, Drake was spotted and is rumored to be dating a 21-year-old as well. Okay? But a woman do it, she's slut shamed, hoe shamed, all over the place. A man do it, he's glorified, he's uplifted. And I'm just tired of the double standard. What's the difference between what Drake is doing and what Drea is doing? So shout out to Ken and Barbie. Drake spotted out and about with Lotto's little sister, Brooklyn Nicole.
Thank you.
It's Drake.
Thank you.
So what's the difference? She's only 21 and Drake is how old? Drake is a known hoe in the industry, okay? He got a lot of miles on his peen. His baby mother is a PORN star. Like, come on now. But when a man does it, they're glorified. They get a pat on the back. It's like a badge of honor. As soon as a woman does it, she's HOE, she's slut, this and that. I'm tired of the double standard. And people need to stop judging, because half these motherfuckers are humping around anyway. Drea just honest with it. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm tired of the double standards. Drea, I wish you the best with your pregnancy. There's no judgment over here. Do what you do, okay? And Drea has never been shy about who she is and what she does, okay? She just like, I'm not going to break. I'm not dating no broke. And we went through Drea's dating resume, okay? She's connected to a lot of stars, even Diddy. Even Diddy. Chris Brown. All right, so what's the difference? What's the difference? Stop judging this girl and let her go on and live her life. Seriously, it's just, I'm just tired of people. It's nothing you could do about it. And I'm sure that young man, parents, they may not necessarily be happy about it. But it is what it is at this point. As long as there's nothing illegal about it, I don't think we should pass judgment. And who knows? It's probably a baby. They probably just hooked up one night and yeah, a baby came out of it. All right, so let's move on to our next story because we are on a lunchtime rundown. Please make sure you're thumbs up in this video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share my content, and donate to the channel. Your girl been doing a lot of work trying to get these stories together and connect them for you. One thing I want to address really quickly. Paris Hilton is not playing with Mauricio. You hear me? Paris had to check Mauricio. She tired of him using the Hilton name. And I don't even think Kathy Hilton is even that close with Kyle anymore after the shenanigans she pulled on the show. But Paris was like, I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. Let's get into it. And you gonna stop using my family name. That's what she said. You gonna stop using my family name. Okay, shout out to Queens of Bravo, buying Beverly Hills Previews, which is a new show. Mauricio is spilling the tea about forming the agency and the fallout between the Hiltons. All right, I can't play the footage, but it's a new show on Bravo. So Paris Hilton decided to respond, and she posted. She said, "My father is a consummate gentleman and has always taken the higher road. He would never speak negatively about his family, especially in the press. Frankly, we are all sick of him using the Hilton name every chance he gets to plug his lame show. It is enough already." So she said, no, sir, you're not going to use our name to come up. All right. So let's see some of the comments. Hey, shout out to Mims. He made a comment. He said, "This is 10 times nicer than what Paris circa 2004 would have said. LOL." Mims is so silly. This person said, "I just can't help to feel bad for Sheena. Hopefully she's doing okay after this." Whatever. Can Paris get a diamond next season? Yes. Well, this person feels like he didn't say anything negative. He basically said he didn't feel valued, so he started his own agency. I don't see the problem. Y'all let me know. Y'all see a problem with it? I mean, like Kyle is not in good favor with the family. I don't know if Kathy forgave her, but I remember that reunion when Kathy gave her that look like we are done. Thank you, Carol, for listening. I appreciate you, Queen. But I just thought that was interesting. All right. I thought that was real interesting that Paris came out of the woodwork for that. Look, they're making Barbie dolls like me. Let me show y'all. I thought this was so cute. Look at the naughty dolls. Look at the naughty dolls. Okay. Okay, look at the naughty dolls. I want one. I want one so bad. Dope. Dope, 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 dope. All right, next I want to get into Masika versus Jess. Hilarious. So now Jess was telling a story about Masika's baby father, Fetty Wap, who is right now, he is incarcerated. He should be coming home soon now. He should be coming home soon. Fetty, he was trafficking some products. You know what I'm saying? He got caught up, right? But he went and did his time gracefully. All right. Well, Jess Hilarious was speaking on the radio in regards to Fetty Wap, and she said that Masika, well, She said Fetty Wap is the alleged baby father of Masika. And so Masika decided to go off. Let's see what she got to say. And mind you, Masika has recently been in the news from stealing from her stylist. Like, she tried to not pay one of her stylists and they put her on blast and she finally had to pay up or whatever. And then here recently, her and Moniece are acting like plum fools on this internet, playing in our faces. All right. So we ain't forget Masika. So what you say, it better be relevant. It better be relevant, girl, because I will shut you down. Shut you down. I half like you anyway. And I was done with them dirty feet you had on Love and Hip Hop.
Girl.
Shout out to a Toxic Tea Lounge for this footage.
Girl. I don't give a if she's pregnant. Allegedly pregnant. Allegedly pregnant by her alleged boyfriend, who no one allegedly knows who the fuck he is. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna play what she had the audacity to say. I ain't about to hush about a thing. Run tell that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck she is. She need to shut her goddamn mouth. I actually had a baby, so people was calling her out. Okay. Moniece Slaughter reveals reason for ending pregnancy. Let me start this from Love and Hip Hop. Moniece Slaughter reveals reason for ending pregnancy. Moniece is from Love and Hip Hop. She's also Lil Fizz baby mother for people who don't know. So after Monique went on for a good amount of time, Masika, who's also from Love and Hip Hop, who is allegedly, what's that guy name with the one eye? Fetty Wap. Yeah, Fetty Wap baby mother. Who allegedly has a child by who the rapper with that one eye? Now, first of all, I have a almost 8-year-old child. For you to sit here and talk about I allegedly have a child with her father, allegedly, my child is almost 8 years old. Everybody knows who my child's father is, including you. And then you want to act like you don't know who the fuck he is. Who that rapper with that one eye? But that's funny because when I just scroll back through all of our text messages starting 2016, 17, 18, 19, was texting me asking who the fuck was the brown that my baby daddy was with and who this and who that. And I was fucking some girl, I don't give a, you know exactly who the fuck he is. So first of all, put some respect in his name from jail or not. Don't play. First of all, don't play with me. Don't play with my child. Don't do that. Masika, who allegedly has a child with the rapper with the one girl. Girl. I don't give a if she's pregnant. Allegedly pregnant. Allegedly pregnant by her alleged boyfriend, who no one allegedly knows who the fuck he is. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna play what she had the audacity to say.
Masika, go. Like, you know, Jess was being shady. And she gotta be careful and she gotta expect the smoke if she gonna be running her mouth and stuff like that. And it was disrespectful. But I'm a big fan of, if it's not true, don't give it life. Don't give it life. I'll tell you who it was allegedly. What's that girl name that played on Love and Hip Hop? The one that's reformed. Her and Masika was fighting. I can't think of her name. She's a reborn Christian. Her whole card expired. Let me just look. Forget her name. It's on the tip of my tongue, and it's gonna drive me crazy. But it turned out it wasn't even Fetty Wap's baby. I cannot think of her name. But she a reform hoe. But her and Masika was going at it. I cannot think of her name. That's gonna bug me. But we'll get on with the show. But yeah, Masika, go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. We still haven't forgiven you for stealing from that man. And I don't forgive you and Moniece because Moniece, she still tried to stand 10 toes down, and I refuse to report on it. I think she got issues, and I got too much respect for Monique's mama because we done been on panels together to even go there. All right. It's some mental stuff going on. All right, with Moniece. She has some challenges. All right, so let's get into Mr. Kanye West exposing everybody. And please check out my show from earlier. We did a breakdown about Jay-Z and how his hands aren't clean and all of this. And it's all over the place. I went on Instagram like, oh my God, they're talking about it. But there's a lot of suspicious activity going on over there. So let's go over to Kanye West. We all know he's our favorite. Because I feel like with all the answers that Kanye do, and mind you, despite the main time he does this stuff is when he's dropping music, and his album is #1. And I hear the album is very, very good. I haven't checked it out yet. But Ye decided to go on a rant. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. He said, Rich Todd Cardi and the supporters that stood by us through everything. This #1 is for you. It's for the people who won't be manipulated by the system, and F Adidas and everybody who works there or with them. Okay. Now, so the big deal about Kanye going #1 is #1, he's an independent artist. And for him to do that without having the big machine behind him, like a label and stuff like that, speaks volumes. So anyone who goes to school with anyone whose parents work at Adidas, just know they tried to destroy me. And here we are with the #1 song in the world. Like the fake dude I saw in the lobby at the Ritz that works at GOAT. You ussy, don't stand for ish. And F everybody at the Daily Mail, and F everybody at the fashion houses that sided with Gabby and Hailey Bieber. F each and every single one of y'all. And F every Christian that watched me have my kids taken out of my control. That's how I feel. And it's F Drake for taking dirt right at the beginning of the Vultures and roll out. And I'm come back to y'all if I think of more FUs. Kanye don't give a F, okay? He don't give a F. He exposing everything and everybody.
Tried to destroy me, and now we got the #1 song in the world. And you out here, when I was there, y'all was stealing my ideas and put it in your company. Then you dismantled my creative team. Then you started making fake colorways. Then you paid off my lawyers while I was with you. Then you dropped me on a morality clause, even though y'all was the ones stealing my designs. Then you got the CEO coming up to me talking about, are we just gonna burn the product? Saying that directly to my face. So Adidas, y'all tried to destroy me. And now we got the #1 song in the world. And you out here When I was there, y'all was stealing my ideas and put it in your company. Then you dismantled my creative team. Then you started making fake colorways. Then you paid off my lawyers while I was with you. Then you dropped me on a morality clause, even though y'all was the ones stealing my designs. Then you got the CEO coming up to me talking about, are we just gonna burn the product? Saying that directly to my face. So Adidas, y'all try to destroy me.
Yay. Everybody trying to destroy Yay. Okay, so of course, this sparked some controversy and people started to respond. First up, we got Meek Mills, who album flopped, by the way. He only sold like 6K. Maybe it has something to do with you ain't learned from Nicki Minaj. You ain't learned from Nicki Minaj, your ex. But Nicki's still number one though. Her concert is still sold out, so you ain't learned. You ain't learned nothing. So Meek Mill decided to respond. He says, and shout out to World Star, I think Yeezy smart, but be off a little. Meek, I think you need to go sit down because you more than off. You out here looking like a whole Fruit Loop, okay? May a hit dog holler. May a hit dog holler, okay? Because I was convinced when you had the matching outfits on. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I was convinced when you was in the pool soaking the behind, letting a grown man call you daddy, okay? I was convinced. I'm saying, but your reaction, seal the deal, Meek. The way you went off on the ramp like Nicki Minaj did, may a hit dog holler, may a hit dog holler. All right. So Meek took to Twitter. He said random, but I think Yeezy's smart, but be off a little. But because I bought like 17 pairs of Yeezys since we've been trading rap shots and I listened to your music to get me through my bid, you a super legend. I was more confused of why you was going so hard to go at me in the beginning. Boy, sit down. Nobody got time for you, Meek. Don't make no goddamn sense. It don't make no sense. Did nobody ask you, Meek? Did nobody ask you for your random thoughts? Oh, God. So now we got Drake responding. Ooh, he had to respond. Here we go. Let's get into Drake. Kanye know how to, Kanye remind me of Tasha K in those ways. He know how to set the internet on fire when he ready to drop a project. And congratulations to Tasha K. I hear her comedy show is like sold out. All right, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this one. Drake seemingly reacts to Kanye West saying F him in his latest rant.
Fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for? Fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
These people are crazy. Drake said,
"Now why am I in it?"
And you could have did it.
See how I get thrown in
because you never apologized.
Drake said, why am I in it? Too much. Oh, God. So then he posted, he said, this is a document that they give employees at Adidas when asked questions about Yeezy. There is an overlap to Adidas, and Kim ignoring my opinion on where my kids go to school, or people ignoring my name change, or the entire celebrity culture ostracizing me for my political opinions. It all comes down to human rights, what you sacrifice. When you're stigmatized with mental issues, all these situations are actually far crazier than what I've been branded to be. He got a point. Crazy as it is, he got a point. And then we already went through this. All right. Then he posted this Lil Durk with Drake and J. Cole. Is the Vultures album out? New music from Ye has arrived. Ye, you know, Ye is not shy about expressing himself. You know, this is how I feel about Kanye rants sometimes. Even though it be some truth in there, I feel like this.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone...
That's just how I feel sometimes. That's how I feel. She said, Couture Bay said Drake is a true Scorpio. Bree said Kanye wants to use us for his silly games. Nope. Exactly. I do feel like that. I mean, because, yeah, you still ain't apologized for saying slavery was a choice. Like, don't think I ain't forget that. And maybe if you apologize, we'll start to call you Ye. Or Yay. However you want to pronounce it. You still ain't apologized. Over it. I wish these guys the best. As you all know, the hip hop world is very, very competitive when it comes to the men. All right, let's get into TikTok because there's been rumors going on that they were trying to get TikTok banned. And it looks like the House voted on the bill. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. So breaking, U.S. House passes bill that will force TikTok to cut ties with its Chinese owners or be banned in the United States. So TikTok has 6 months to make a decision. The final vote was 352 to 65. I think we got a lot bigger issues to worry about TikTok, but it is what it is. But I know this affects like my daughter because she is a big user of TikTok. She has like 50,000 followers, but I've been telling her to set up a backup platform. I have a friend that makes a lot of money. She's a card reader. Shout out to Mosley Bud. Her birthday just passed. She was concerned about this because she gets a lot of money off of TikTok. She sells her candles and stuff like that. And my daughter, she gets a lot of brand ambassadorships through TikTok. So this is going to affect a lot of people in their income. Do you feel like it? I think we have a lot bigger crisis going on in America than TikTok. Seriously, like the immigration crisis and the fact that we're broke and handing out money that we don't have. But they passed the bill. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. LaTroy Davis says it's a shame. The only thing the government can agree on is TikTok. Right? Good point, baby. If y'all don't go talk about lowering taxes, This person said, I'm going to change my phone country. Let me run my bag up real quick. But a lot of people get money on TikTok. So if they don't bend, I mean, there's a lot going on with TikTok. They recently lost the contract with Universal and now this. So for people who are getting their money on TikTok, I suggest you guys find another platform. But I hear Snapchat is popping now. What's some other social media platforms? You got Threads. You still got Twitter. I refuse to call it X. You still got Twitter. All right. And then on the tail heels of that, 50 makes a huge announcement. Okay. Shout out to 50. And I've been wanting to see this format. Like, I would have rather this, because people say Force is real good. You know, the Power Universe series? People say Force is real good. I just wasn't able. I love Tommy and Ghost together. I love the dynamic. Well, 50 just announced that he's adding to the Power Universe. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. 50 announced that he's adding to the Power Universe. Young Ghost and Tommy coming your way. And I can't wait. I would be here for it. So 50 said, you asked, I answer. Young Ghost and Tommy coming your way. Power Origins now in development. I love it. I always wanted to see like how they came up, how they came together, how the basis of the friendship. Because I just love their dynamic. Ooh, Bree said TikTok didn't want to play ball. So I just thought that was awesome. Because I've been wanting to see that. And I have an update on Diddy. Did he do it or did he not? Shout out to the Jasmine brand for this one. So the woman suing Diddy and Aaron Hall for the R word, the Grape Files amended complaint alleging she was only 16 when the incident occurred. So as previously reported in November, a woman named Liza Gardner filed a lawsuit under the Adult Survivors Act claiming Diddy and singer Aaron Hart raped her following an event hosted by MCA Records in the early 90s. At the time of her initial filing, the woman didn't reveal how old she was when the alleged incident happened. However, on Tuesday, March the 12th, the purported victim filed an amended complaint claiming she was 16 years old on the night Diddy and Aaron Hall allegedly took turns graping her. So, according to the report from Rolling Stone, Gardner also has a letter from her therapist and an affidavit from a friend stating that she recounted the alleged assault during conversations in 2024 and 2019, respectfully. The therapist allegedly detailed in a letter absurd the amended complaint. And quote, as my records indicate, on February 18th of 2014, my client disclosed that she was raped by two males in New York when she was 16 years of age. It is my professional opinion that the trauma of being raped by two men accounted for much of her ongoing symptoms of hypervigilance, anxiety, panic attacks, and episodes of depression, and all symptoms indicative of PTSD. Well, this throws a monkey wrench in the whole bunch. The fact that she spoke to it to her therapist, that is a witness. That's what you call evidence, naughty crew. And I say, damn! Did he do it or did he not? That's some strong evidence right there. Yes, 16 Couture Bay. 16. And this is why I believe Diddy cannot come back from all of this. It's too much at this point. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for sharing this with us. It's going down, down, down. You know, Diddy, it looks like you are
been swallowed up.
And it looks like Jay-Z is next. And we talked about that this morning. So check out my video from this morning. We went down a little bit of a rabbit hole and connected some dots. You know, you could run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. What's done in the dark will come to light. All right, and you know, I meant to cover this, but Papoose recently had a birthday. So shout out to Papoose. Happy belated birthday. There was a lot of footage shown, but the thing that stuck out to me, Remy Ma, she was at the party. She was at the party with Reminisce. And I was glad to see her there. But So Remy Ma before and after Papoose joined the camera shot. She's so cute. They look so separate, right? This after shot says it all. I don't think they'll ever share and tell us what's going on, but they just seem so separate via social media. And they may probably just be in the same house just trying to raise the baby. But they just look so, like, not engaging. She doesn't like him. I don't. She doesn't like him. And we talked about this. Maybe she likes the girls. I mean, her and Nikki are rumored to have a situationship back in the day. Nikki was a whole, what do you call it? When they not film, they she was a whole brute back in the day. This says it all. This says it all. I wish them the best. I don't like to see any family broken up. But I hope they can heal. That's the best we can hope for. Stud, thank you, Bray. Thank you. Yeah, Nicki Minaj was a whole stud back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We had the video footage. You know what I'm saying? And she said her Remy used to mess around. But she doesn't like him. Well, that's all I have for my lunchtime rundown, Naughty Crew. I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. I will be on these YouTube streets tonight, trying to support my favorite content creators. Couture Bay, I will be there if you're there. Please go subscribe to her channel, AT2. I'm looking for you. All right. And please, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and donate to the channel. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Stickers. They are all appreciated. And also, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. And if you're interested in purchasing head wraps and Swirl Game, she purchased a bunch of head wraps. She said she was so pleased and happy with them. I told her to send me pictures so I can share them with my Naughty Crew. I always appreciate all of your support. I wouldn't be able to do this without my Naughty Crew. So shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my moderators. I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So I always try to be humble in this journey and growing my brand. But I'm super excited. I'm excited to figure out where this is going to take me. I'm looking forward to going to Las Vegas to meet Couture Bay, and hopefully AT2 can make it. Actually, this week I'm booking my hotel, Bree. Got the flight down. Now it's time for the hotel. All right. So, and I'm looking forward to it because I really, really need a break. I need a break. I need a little vacation. I need to sit poolside. I need to just walk around without a care in the world. And I need to do that whole I want to do that whole skydiving thing. I'm a little daredevil. You'll find out. So I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. All right. And please, as you move through your day, make sure you
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me.
You stand on business. 10 toes down. And to all my haters who got some beef, pull up.
You don't want no problems. You just talk like you do.
no beef. Y'all don't want no problems with me. All right? But I embrace my haters. So to all my haters.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. All right? Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.